And aren't you all having an epic morning safari? Lions with Taylor, a bushwalk with Byron, and cheetah with us. I think that is a great start to the safari. As you can see, the cheetah have calmed down to a bit of a panic, as that doesn't make any sense. They've calmed down completely. And the two young boys are cuddling as Mom surveys any possible threats or prey in this valley. Now, it does seem to be, I've chatted with one or two of the other guides in the sighting with us, and this does in fact appear to be Malaika. I think she is the only female with youngsters of this age, so good to get some confirmation from the other guys that this is in fact who we're looking at. She's a very well-known cheetah in this area. She's very relaxed with the vehicles, and there are many thousands of people that have laid eyes upon her. Hello, Michael. You would like to know what the defining features are between these two boys. And for me, one's got a black tip on the end of its tail and one's got a white tip on the end of its tail. I think the one that's closest to us here appears to be the one with the white tip. Other than that, I mean, they've all got different spots, so their markings are all different, but I have not been able to work out just yet how to distinguish between the individuals. It's something that can certainly be done, but does require quite a lot of effort and studying of their spot patterns. You can choose spots anywhere on their body, their bottom, their chest, but usually their face is the place that researchers will use to identify all of the big cats, really, lion, leopard, and cheetah, distinctive marks on ears, and then spots on the face. Obviously, for cheetah and leopard, that's far easier than lion, because lions are not very spotty. I wonder when you're going to have your next little family of cubs, Malaika. As I did mention earlier, the two boys will be moving off soon, which will allow her the freedom to mate. She may have already mated, give birth 3 months later, and then raise the next litter. Kathy, you would like to know how many cubs will she possibly give birth to? And usually, I mean, it's not uncommon for cheetah to give birth to around 3 or 4 cubs, but it's very seldom that all 3 or 4 cubs will make it to adulthood. I'm told that sometimes they can even give birth to sometimes a bit more than 4 cubs. So sometimes it could be even 5 or 6 little fur balls running around. But not uncommon to have 4 little cheetah cubs running around. Like I said, sadly though, it's uncommon for all of them to make it to adulthood. Beautiful morning light on one of Africa's most beautiful animals, I think. They are just so graceful. Hello, Sue. You'd like to know if these cheetah will ever attack humans. And no, cheetah are one of the least likely bigs to attack us humanoids. They are quite slight beasts, so they tend to shy away from confrontation, and would be very unlikely for a wild cheetah to attack us, either in terms of feeding on us, which is a rarity for both or all of the big cats. It's very uncommon that any big cats will hunt us for food. More often than not, they will be defending themselves or their cubs. But even if you were to walk into a cheetah den site with tiny cubs, it would be highly unlikely that the mother would attack you to a point where she's on top of you. She may make her presence known and growl at you, but unlike lion and leopard, who could actually latch onto you and start tearing you to pieces to ensure that their cubs are safe, the cheetah are not going to do that. Well, I said you guys are having a great morning so far. Taylor with lions, Byron on a bushwalk, and us with the cheetah. But it's about to get a bit better because James Henry has found some signal and some network. So why don't you go along and see how his night was and what his plans are for the day.